Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at more Am I Wrong stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. I love to bake and I will often make cakes and stuff for friends, and since I met my in-laws in 2018, for them as well. My sister-in-law asked me to bake her daughter's birthday cake for her birthday this weekend. This was back in October and we discussed what she wanted in detail. It's not my first time making her cakes, but it is my first time as a sister-in-law officially, and where I felt like I was truly part of the family. 3 days ago, I was out grocery shopping and I ran into a family friend of my in-laws. This person is not someone I like very much. She's a bad gossip. I try to be polite to everyone and normally I don't talk to her, but she stopped me and went out of her way to ask me when my husband and I are having kids. Then she mentioned me being a foster kid and an affair baby, and she did it in a way that was meant to come across as actual concern, but was really her being intrusive and cruel. She mentioned that my in-laws and sister-in-law were concerned about our kids not having anyone. I told my husband when he got home from work and I was a mess. It might seem dumb, but I felt like his family betrayed the trust I put in them, and they did the one thing they were asked not to do, which was tell people about my history. It's not something I want to broadcast to everyone who knows me. My husband confronted his parents and sister, and they said they only mentioned it to a few close circle people, and they defended it when my husband said that wasn't okay. Sister-in-law said it's not like people wouldn't find out eventually, and he asked her how they would find out if we never told them. My history is that both my parents were married to others and had children with their other spouses when they had an affair. I was the result. Both sets of first child were technically adults or close to it when I was born. The day before my 5th birthday, we were in the car together and it crashed. My parents died and so did the people in the other car. I was the only survivor and I was in a hospital for a few weeks after. Nobody in either of my parents' families wanted me, and I was brought up in foster care the rest of my life. I never found a family. No way his family would tell people that. Dude, it's not even this person's fault that the parents had an affair. Like, I hate it when people blame the affair baby. Like, what? Like, their parents were the shitty people. Why are you blaming them? Why are you hating them for what the parents did? It's crazy. After hearing sister-in-law say what she did and realize how unapologetic they were, and hearing how little they cared about what they did to me, I asked if I could speak to sister-in-law for a second and told her not to expect a cake from me after going against what I wanted and having such little care for the harm it caused. She went crazy and said it was only 3 days until the birthday party, and my husband backed me up and said so what. She and their parents were blowing up his phone so bad he had to block them, and I worry I'm being a bit of an asshole saying no with such short notice. Sister-in-law can bake her own cake, okay? 3 days, that's enough to find a new cake. If you can't bake, then just buy a cake. The history of this person is literally so sensitive. You know, like, you don't just say that to people. You don't just be like, oh yeah, she was an affair baby. You know what happened to her parents? Yeah, this is what happened. It's crazy how far people will gossip. Like, why would you share that around? It's not your business. You do know that once people start gossiping, it's gonna go around. Yeah, I've just brought it up to a few circle of friends, and then the few circle of friends will bring it up to their own circle of friends, and then that circle of friends is gonna bring it up to their own circle of friends. So what? It's gonna spread to the whole world. But honestly, I don't get why the sister-in-law is acting crazy. You have 3 days to find a cake. Are you that incompetent? What? You know, okay, just buy a cute cake. Or if you can't find a cute cake, make it yourself. Oh, you can't make it yourself? Too bad. Or it's depending on other people to do things for you, huh? For context, I work as a nurse in my country specifically for children. This job means a lot to me, but it can get very overwhelming and hard to function, especially seeing small children suffer. My wife is a stay-at-home mum to our kids, 10 years old, a 6-year-old daughter. After work, I need to spend time, 30 minutes to an hour by myself to just let go of all the negativity and sadness and stress I have. And before you jump to conclusions, after this time to myself, I give my wife a break. I take over the cooking of dinner, making snacks for the kids the next day, help with homework and washing dishes and any other pending housework. My wife has recently just been slamming into my room. It's just a tiny room with a bed and a mini fridge with a Coca-Cola in it, and demanding I take over or do something instead of just sulking in my room. It's especially annoying when you're meditating and someone just starts screaming at you non-stop. I have talked to her, but she says it's selfish that she has to take care of the kids while I act like a kid and cry and get drunk over my job. I told her that it is hard for me and I don't drink and it is emotionally draining, so I don't want to bring that negativity in my family. She just started to scream at me, so I snapped at her to just get out because she's acting like a brat. She went silent and is now giving me the silent treatment. Honestly, I do feel like the wife is way over the top. Like, when someone comes home from work, they want to relax and have their own time for a bit. You can at least let him have his alone time for an hour, right? I think it's crazy that she expects him to do things right after he comes home from work, so he doesn't even get a break. Wait, but I'm just confused. If she's a stay-at-home mum, Why is he still cooking dinner and washing the dishes and doing all the other housework? Like, my mom was a stay-at-home mom and she did everything before my dad came back from work. And then after he comes home, they will have like the little tea time, the little coffee time for like an hour. So they can both have a break and have some good food every single day. So like, that's their routine. Or maybe they should just set what each person does. You know, what chores you do. Dude, I would feel freaking annoyed as well if I came home from work and I just want to like sit, take a little break, take a little breather, and then someone comes in and starts yelling at me and yapping away when I'm just sitting, you know. Let me sit in peace. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are, and as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.